And this is what the fuck I mean! My black people, stand up, bitch. Stand up. Because they're apologizing. I am so proud of my black people. Guess who just came up with an apology? Guess who just came out with an apology?
Y'all going back to Target, or what are we doing? We still boycotting? I'm not going back. I don't know about you. Because why? Let me know. What are you doing?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing amazing. I really do appreciate your love and support on this channel. So let's talk about F around and find out in full effect. Target thought they could roll back on DEI, dodge accountability, and keep it moving, only to be hit with a massive boycott and a lawsuit. And now they are allegedly out here backpedaling, apologizing, and promising to bring back DEI initiatives. This is a perfect example of what happens when companies think they can play both sides. On our today's episode, we are diving into how Target fumbled the bag, why they are scrambling to fix it, and what this means for other corporations trying to pull up the same stunt. I want us to watch these videos together, guys. Every clip and every stitch that you'll be seeing on our today's episode, credits belongs to the original creators of these videos. If you're coming across this channel for the first time, my good name is Gracey D. Kindly consider subscribing to this channel if you haven't. Give this video a like and let me know what your thoughts are on the comment section. And for people who actually boycotted Target, are you planning to go back just because you heard they apologized? Let me know in the comment section. So let's watch and we'll come back with more commentary.
Hey guys, I just dropped in to say that I am so proud of my black people. You guys, I am just in awe right now. You guys are knocking it completely out the ballpark. And evidence of that, guess who just came up with an apology? Guess who just came out with an apology and saying that they're re-evaluating their stance on DEI? Guess who? You remember the ones who didn't think they need us? You know, when Target jumped on the bandwagon and stated that they were rolling back all their DEIs and all this and all that and yada, yada, yada. Well, guess who's coming back around our way? Yeah. Target has officially put out an apology and said that they were reevaluating their stance on DEI. And who do you think made them have that reevaluation moment? Who do you think inspired that maybe we need to rethink this moment? That's right. It was you guys. By staying away from Target, by standing your ground, and by not listening to the naysayers saying, y'all can't make a difference with, y'all can't hurt Target. You can't hurt Walmart. You wasting your time. I'm so glad. I am so glad you guys did not buy into that. Because your 1.7 trillion spending dollars into the economy says different. And it says so much different that Walmart is backtracking now. It's too late though. I mean, once you show me who you are, what's the point? It is the fact that you did not think that your bottom line would be hit so fierce and so fast that you thought you could jump on this train with everybody else and come out on top. Didn't happen that way though. Black people, I want you to continue to do what you're doing. And as they get more and more outrageous, as they get more and more bold, we can get more and more bold as well. We can stand 20 toes down. Okay? We don't have to buck. Think about it. What are these companies actually doing for our bottom line? Nothing. How are they enhancing our quality of life? I don't think they are. So if they don't have this huge impact on our lives, why are we allowing them to tell us what we do and do not deserve, where we should and should not be represented? We and our dollars and dollars don't matter. We don't have to leave that in their hand. We have that power. And you guys showed it to them. And I am so proud of you. Black people, I have never been prouder to be black. Because everyone says we can't stick together. We don't do this, we don't do that. But as a matter of fact, it looks like we're sticking together enough to make a difference.
Target loses $15.7 billion since it ended its DEI initiatives. I'll give you 3 things about that. Number 1, the Montgomery bus boycott in Montgomery, Alabama lasted 381 days. Target announced it was ending its DEI initiatives on January 24th. Today's February 18th. This is less than a month of people being deliberate and choosy with how they spend their dollars. With the access to information we have and the reach we all have collectively on social media, imagine what we can accomplish in 381 days. Thing number 2, this money is going somewhere else. I've seen lists by the NAACP and other organizations that highlight companies that have doubled down on their DEI initiatives. These are companies like Costco, Ben & Jerry's, JP Morgan Chase that have rebuffed pressure from conservatives to scrap their DEI initiatives. Thing number 3, this shit works. There is nothing organizations born out of capitalism understand more than market trends. And nothing lights a fire under a CEO's ass more than loss of market share and revenue. These companies only care when it affects their wallet. If you're looking to be heard, that's how you make them hear up.
Before we continue, guys, so when Target actually rolled back on DEI, people promised to actually boycott Target, and people were actually even taking goods that they had bought at Target, like from like some months ago. People who had bought things like the previous day before they announced that they're rolling back on DEI, they took them all back and decided, you know what, we all gonna shop at Costco. I saw so many people making videos going to shop at Costco, and I was like, yeah, this is actually not about shopping at Costco, but actually taking your money where people actually value you. I'm not saying that Costco value Black people or something of the sort. The fact that they actually didn't roll back on DEI, in as much as DEI didn't really benefit the Black folks, at least they still kept DEI. You know, DEI was initially put there for it to support Black folks and the minorities in the United States of America, but number 1 beneficiaries of DEI are actually Caucasian women, and so many of them were like actually voted against these, and they were happy that the Trump administration was going to do away with the DEI. Now most of them have been laid off, not knowing that they were actually DEI hires, and now they are actually learning the hard way. I mean, it's F-Run and Find Out season, and it's crazy to see how ignorant people can be, especially like, I mean, in a country that we all say it's a first world country, and so many people are this ignorant. Yeah, so Target is actually now apologizing to people after rolling back on DEI. They were slapped with a lawsuit from their investors because they didn't explain to them or tell them what will actually be the consequences of them rolling back on DEI. They were not being sued because of rolling back on DEI, but because they did not explain to their investors what were going to be the consequences of them rolling back on DEI. You've seen how much they've lost after rolling back on DEI. I mean, the boycott is working, and this is what's needed to be given to all these companies and all these corporations that actually don't value you, that don't value your money, that don't value you, don't value your presence. They only care about the money that you bring in their pockets.
So Target apologized, and now they're starting their DEI again. And this is what the fuck I mean! My Black people, stand up, bitch. Stand up. Because they apologizing. They don't want no lawsuits. They don't want no smoke. They don't want no ping, 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 ping. They don't want none of that. Target is apologizing. And they're bringing back they DEI. And I just want to say, on this Black History Month, I fucks with y'all. I fucks with my people.
You know how much I love my Target? And I said, fuck around and find out I'm not buying nothing because of my peoples? If y'all say we boycotting, bitch, we boycotting. Target apologize. Can we go back or we still on this? Let me know.
So Target apologized. Good for them. I'm not going back to Target. When they show you who they are, believe them the first time. I'm not going back to Aldi's either. I do not care. Yes, I loved shopping at Aldi's. I did. The prices was right. The food was good. But I'm not going back. I liked shopping at Target as well too. I'm not going back. There's plenty of other stores that I shop at that I don't need to continue shopping at these two.
That is what's happening. I mean, that is what people are saying, that Target is out here apologizing and they want to bring back DEI after rolling back on DEI. And, you know, yeah, I've seen so many clips of, you know, black women and black men asking, should we really go back? And, you know, the last time I did a video on DEI, so many people are like, you people are very lost. You know, DEI never meant or never benefited black folks. It's mostly benefited Caucasian women and other races, and black people are actually the last people to actually get any benefit from DEI initiatives. And yeah, just for you to be reminded, maybe I felt like I should remind you this. Even after Target rolling back on DEI, there's no way that it's gonna help the black folks or the community, because we've seen that the #1 beneficiaries of DEI are Caucasian women, whereby it was supposed to be the black folks. It was put there for black folks. And most of these Caucasian people didn't know that DEI never meant people of my color getting employment. Most of them thought that DEI was actually a way of uneducated people that looked like me, or unqualified people that looked like me. That's the way they used to get employment. They didn't understand it at all. And now that we've seen so many of them losing their jobs, so many of them getting fired, they're actually now getting to learn it the hard way. Now Target has been Target has been sued because they didn't explain, as I said, to the investors on the consequences of, you know, rolling back on DEI. Now, this is what happens. It's quite sad when you get to mix a business with politics. I know there's a way that you can really benefit from a political party when you support them and they get to win, and when you get to follow all the rules and policies that they put out there for you to follow. But at the end of the day, with such companies like Target, you are actually not depending on the government. You're not depending on any politicians for your company to do well. You're actually benefiting on these same people that you show that you don't care about them. And now you want to come out here after you are effed around, and now you're finding out in the hardest way possible. And now that it's actually hurting you in your pockets, you just want to come here and play at black people's faces, apologizing and saying sorry. Sorry for exactly what? Sorry because you really don't care about them, or sorry because of exactly what? Sorry because you really don't care about my people, or sorry because you roll back on DEI, or sorry to your investors because you didn't explain to them the consequences of, you know, you rolling back on DEI after they've invested a lot in your company. Like, I mean, all those shares they bought, all that money they put in your company, and you had the right to tell them, but you just chose not to tell them of what was gonna happen. This policy, you actually knew that it was gonna happen. You actually knew that you were gonna roll back on DEI, but you chose not to tell them. And you just, you know, try to do it silently, so that thinking that people will not notice or something of this sort. And now, because consequences are hitting harder than you thought, you're out here saying you're sorry. I mean, it's quite ridiculous. Like a company like Target, you thought that black people's dollar was not gonna, you thought that the black dollar wasn't gonna hurt you enough. And now that it's actually hurting you, and seeing so many videos of Target stores empty, it's quite crazy. At the same time, I mean, it's something that, you know, you can just sit, look at these corporations and just laugh at them, because they don't realize that the consumers are just as important as they are, because without the consumer, there is no way that your business is going to flourish. You might have a few people walking in and buying and all that, but now the loss that Target has gone since 24th of January till now, it's crazy. They've lost a huge amount of money from these boycotts. And the boycotts are not yet stopped. They've not yet stopped. They're still going on. Let me know what your thoughts are on the comment section. Thank you so much for watching up to this part. And until the next episode, bye.